Starting 11 will begin with Marcelo Santos. He'll have his club in a 3-4-3. Diego Gonzalez wearing the captain's armband. Get the start. Enzo Newman, 11th overall pick in this year's MLS Super Draft. And then, Mo Cisse, who was drafted 71st overall. He'll be the center back on the left-hand side for John Gall. JT Arms gets his first start of the season between the sticks. Our officials tonight, our head referee, Servando Berna. Our first assistant, Ricardo Ocampo. Our second assistant is Colin Ashley. And our fourth official is William Hale. Beautiful night in the Space City. First of 3 meetings between these two sides. Houston last year, they start off slow. Start off with 4 straight losses. Winless in their first 6 games before they turned it around. Ultimately making it to the playoffs where they fell to the town by a score of 2-1. Mateo Di Morelli with the lone goal in that game. And of course, North Texas, the MLS Next Pro Cup winners, taking down Philadelphia Union 2 by a score of 3-2. They had a rough go in their first game against St. Louis City 2, dropping it 3-0, but a great bounce-back performance in the win against Whitecaps 2, a game they dominated very much so in the first half, scoring 3 goals. They did allow 2 goals in the second half. That is something John Gall wants to clean up. Both these coaches talking about this being a derby match, and you can't sit back and relax. John Gall talking about how you have to have the right mindset first and foremost, come out knowing it's going to be a competitive environment. For Marcelo Santos, his first look at the Texas Derby coming over from New England Revolution 2. First year as coach here for Dynamo Dos as we are underway from SaberCats Stadium. Dynamo Dos hosting North Texas as this is played out wide to Malachi Molina, who's very aggressive. This ball played out wide to Molina to see if the flag stays down. It does. Molina will chip it inside. North Texas looking to be dangerous. Here's Molina crossing. Takes a deflection, comes right in the hands of Pedro Cruz. That ball hit off a couple different players. A lot of teams still gelling. This ball whipped in. Takes a deflection, went off the heel right there of Andrade. Andrade getting the start now in the back line. Last week he played as a holding midfielder. This ball whipped in. Andrade lucky that went over the line. And now our first corner of the game coming for North Texas. Anthony Ramirez will take it. Last year he appeared in 23 games, made 12 starts, had 4 goals, 4 assists. Has the 1 goal so far this season. Now a chance to get his first assist. Outward swinging ball. Back post. Punched away by Cruz. Agosto looping ball in. Molina. Cisse! And Cisse gets the opening goal! First Next Pro goal for Mo Cisse, and he puts the visitors on top 1-0 in the 11th minute. This ball coming off the corner, and Mo Cisse coming up from the back line. Well, he makes his name. Chance here for Dynamo Dos. Numbers in the box. Movement, chips it out. And the 50-year-old scores and gets the opening goal for Dynamo Dos. Second goal of his Dynamo Dos career, scored last year against Austin FC. Gets his first of 2025, and we're all knotted up. Went to the round as 16. They were the surprise in the Open Cup tournament. This ball played short on the ground. Badiola to his left foot. Plays in, back heel flicked up. Andrade, how about that? And dangerous kick. Looked like Charles got the worst of that on the bicycle attempt by the Brazilian. All to the deflection. There you see Andrade, and you can see him. He does get the head. This is after it hits the ball of the back line of Dynamo Dos, but unable to get anything as of yet out of it. Poor giveaway here, and taking advantage of it nearly was Molina. Joshua Tarquato. Here's the poor giveaway that Malachi Molina nearly took advantage of. Just clips away from Wolf. Nearly got it near post, but getting over was Pedro Cruz. Dos looking to be effective here in the attack and throw the shot, and stabbed down by Harms. Creating the foul. Here's another look back at that last opportunity. How about that shot? Scott going right down the spine to his right. Sarver stabbed away, and a foul's going to be called against Dynamo Dos. And Dynamo Dos crowd not happy at SaberCat Stadium. And there is the whistle to close out the first half. A surprising score, getting his first goal of his MLS Next Pro Mo Cisse in the 11th minute. Then it'd be the 50-year-old Lucas Brugman in the 22nd minute. As at the break, we're all tied up. Our score is Houston 1, North Texas 1 before our first break. Just waiting for Servando Berna to give us a go-ahead here in the second half. And we will resume play here in the second half between Houston Dynamo 2 and North Texas from SaberCat Stadium. Pinpoint accuracy for the captain last year, 10 assists, tied for the league lead. The service into the area, goes near the post, and gets the opening goal in the second half. How about that? Last year, 6 goals for Diego Gonzalez, scored on Wednesday for the first team, and now scores on Sunday for the second team. What a week for Diego Gonzalez. How about it? But all right, you're seeing the more composed team here in the second half for Dynamo Dos. Oh, how about that move by Badiola? Crowd appreciating, and then the foul against Augusto. We'll have another booking. And that's going to be the second for Augusto, so his night is over. Head off the field. Clear foul, no doubt about it. Augusto didn't need to reach out his leg there. Gonzalez goes for goal, dipping down, punched up and over. Great strike by the captain. Corner for Dynamo Dos. Gonzalez with all the confidence in the world. Straight at Harms, the 6-yard box. Is Scott, as this ball is played in. Off the volley and well over. And now Andy Badiola is going to come off. And Kone will come on. Well, Kone with the start last week, and Badiola, he was causing havoc here tonight. Unable to do anything in terms of getting a goal. Also coming off will be Gonzalez. Coming on, Enrique Correa.
Second substitution, leaving the field number 18, Diego Gonzalez coming into the field.
So Diego Gonzalez leaves with a goal, and now Enrique Correa will come on. Correa, 17 years old, out of Venezuela originally. Poor giveaway here by North Texas, but able to win the ball back, and then the giveaway, a chance, and how about that? Correa with his first touch right on target. Mentioned how Dynamo Dos was sloppy at the end of the first half. Well, Scott looking for Sarver. Sarver. And a foul here against Dynamo Dos, and now an opportunity for North Texas and company. Sarver has been setting up for these free kicks along with Anthony Ramirez all game for the defending champs. North Texas playing a man down. Alvaro Augusto handed 2 yellow cards as he exits the game. That red coming in the 57th minute for Augusto. Ramirez now back, but it looks like Sarver will be taking this. Sarver will run off, so it'll be Ramirez. And now Scott will head towards the ball. And now he'll exit, so it'll be Ramirez, all alone. Verna blown his whistle, so we'll redo it. Lots of moving pieces right now between Sarver, Ramirez, and Scott. Sarver with a strike, dipping. Oh, how about that save from the Brazilian? Full Superman. This is a thing of beauty, protecting that top left. Coma Defiance. Brugman switching sides. Ball played in, repelled away. Here's Sarver. Looking for Malachi Molina. Foot race for the ball between him and Flores. Flores able to use the shoulder and knock Molina off. Arzu working his way towards the end line. Swan with him, hip to hip. Brugman gets it on the return. Gives it back to Correa. Correa with a shot. Oh my! Correa! Assist from Brugman. Correa with his first touch in the game had a shot stop. This time he does not miss, and the home side are up 3-1 in the 71st minute. Well, how about this movement? And Correa, he came on as a sub for Diego. Foot race for the ball. A chance here for Dynamo Dos once again. Ball played across for Arzu. Space here for Dynamo Dos. Arzu to his right. Try and bend it. Oh my, what a thing of beauty! X on Arzu with a beautiful curling ball, back post. And once again, Dynamo Dos have found a way to be electric in the final third. Miles Gardner will now come on. Also coming onto the field, this will be Sebastian Azita. So for Dynamo Dos, they're looking for their first back-to-back wins of the season. And now an opportunity here for Dynamo Dos. Try to go over the keeper, and how about that? What a strike right there for Dynamo Dos. Miles Gardner, the sub, adds to the goal scoring. Miles Gardner now with his first goal of the season. Barron, though, a chance to get one back. Barron, the shot. Stopped with ease by Cruz. This ball played in, flicked back. And a goal kick here for Dynamo Dos. But this is the same thing that happened to North Texas last week, where they got the lead at 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Dynamo Dos looking to add to their goal total. And maybe a chance here. And knocked down by Harms, and he's going to scoop up the ball. Meanwhile, for Dynamo Dos, right back at it. They will be on the road against Ventura County on Wednesday. Quick turnaround for the home side. Swan to the end line, unable to link up with Scott. Dynamo Dos will have 6 points on the season with their 2 wins. They've now scored 8 goals on the season. They have only allowed 2. Cisse with the early lead for North Texas tonight, then 5 straight goals for Dynamo Dos. Brugman in the 22nd minute, and then 4 in the second half for Dynamo Dos. And Dynamo Dos showing off for the crowd at home as they get the victory by a final score